So in this series of lectures, we will start optics from basics to advanced level, and in this optics chapter, we will cover some topics that are generally optics is divided into two parts. That is, first is ray optics and optical instruments, and second one is wave optics. In the ray optics, or what you say is optical instruments, we will first define law of reflections and reflection of light, and the mirrors, spherical mirrors, and types of mirrors like concave mirror and convex mirror. In the second, we will define law of refraction and refraction of a light, and their mathematical formation in concave and convex lens. Next is the dispersion, prism, and the natural phenomena are discussed in this chapter. And the last one is the optical instruments. So the ray optics divides in four parts, that is the reflection of light, refraction of light, dispersion of prism and natural phenomena, and optical instruments. While in the wave optics, we will start with the Huygens principle, and then interference of light, Young's double slit experiment, diffraction, and the polarization we will discuss in this wave optics. So we will starting ray optics with reflection of light and mirrors. So first will we know that what is light. So as we know that the electromagnetic spectrum contains different types of waves, and the visible part of the electromagnetic spectrum consists of wavelength ranging from 4000 angstrom to or 400 nanometer to 7600 angstrom or 760 nanometer. As we know that 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter, and the human eye can see these visible parts. So this is the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation which will covers the visible part or the light part. Now, what is the reflection of light? The phenomena of bouncing back of a light in the same medium when the light falls on the uh, surface is known as reflection of light. As we see in here that there is a plane mirror, M1 and M2 is the plane mirror, and the one light AB is incident on this surface, and this light reflected in the same medium. So this light is called incident light, and this light ray is called reflected light. And if we placed a normal between incident ray and the reflected ray, then the angle between the incident ray and the normal is called angle of incidence, and the angle between the reflected ray and the normal is called angle of refraction. So, and the angle between incident ray and the mirror is called the glancing angle. So what are the laws of reflection? So from this, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of refraction, that is angle of I is equal to angle of R. The incident ray, reflected ray, and normal all in the same plane. That means they are placed in the same plane. If we consider this is the one plane, then this plane consists incident ray, normal, and the reflected ray. All three parts are connected in the same plane. The angle between the reflecting surface and the incident ray is called the glancing angle. Sometimes it asks what is glancing angle. So glancing angle is the reflecting surface and the incident ray. Next is the image formed by the plane mirrors. So if ray of light starting from a point meet at the another point after reflection, then the other point is called the image of the first point. That means if where the incident part is meet, that part form the image, and that image is called the image of the first point. So if rays actually converges at the second point, then the image is called the real. But if they appears to meet converges with the produced behind the mirror, the image is called virtual mirror. So there are two types of images: real images and virtual images. So actually converges at the second point, then it is called real image, and it appears to meet at the converges, then the produced behind the mirror is called the virtual image. So here we have virtual image as well as the real image. The first figure here, we have angle of incidence, angle of refraction, okay, and the second part is incident here, and produced backward where the image of O, that is form appears to, that this is the virtual image of I. Okay, so in this case the point corresponding to the image and object are known as conjugate points. Object and image positions are interchangeable. The image of extended object OA, here the extended image OA, formed by the plane mirror is shown in the figure 2. So yeah, this is the figure 1 for the virtual image, and this is the extended image. And if we produce this in the backward direction, we have the A dash AI. This is the image, and this is the object. So, and this case, this part OP and PI distance will be same in the case of mirror. Now, what are the characteristics of the image formed by the plane mirror? So, image formed by plane mirror is of the same size as that of the object. That means both the size of the image and the object, size of the object and the size of the images are same. The image formed by the plane mirror at a same distance behind the mirror as object in front of it. That means that if this is mirror, if image is object is placed here and this distance is 2 meter, then the image will be formed here. This is also in at a distance of 2 meter. The image formed by plane mirror is virtual, and image formed by plane mirror is erect. The image formed by the plane mirror, very very important term, it is formed, which is virtual, and it is erect. Erect means if we call, say, if image is from this position, that means arrow is this, then the image is also in this position, not inverted. This is called the erect image. Okay. The image is laterally inverted, that is the right side. This is very important term, lateral inversion. That is the right side of the alphabet written in the paper appears to the left side of the image, and vice versa. So if we write P of the object, then the image will be formed this side. Also, if we stand in front of mirror, uh, if object this is the man, and he stand in front of a plane mirror, uh, his left right, this is the right hand, this is left hand, then in this we have this is right and this is left. So this is lateral inversion in the plane mirror. So what are important points in the plane mirror? We have number 1, virtual image. That means we have to find the location or exact position of the image when we trace back behind the uh, object to find the exact position of the image. Next, it is erect. That means it is as uh, appears. That means erect means this type of formation. That means there is not inverted, not inverted, we can say it. not inverted. Number 3, lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. So this is the first lecture about the optics and the law of reflection and plane mirror. And the next class we will see about the spherical mirror, types of spherical mirror, that is concave mirror and convex mirror, how image is formed in the concave mirror and convex mirror.